Okay, so this hive right here is everything that is right with a bee barn and everything that is wrong with a bee barn for production use. Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi, and welcome back to the channel today. Well, today we are in the home bee yard, and we are going to be doing a deep dive inspection on 5 of the 6 bee barns. Well, why not the 6th, you ask? Well, because the 6th bee barn, the Army hive, it's dead. It's a dead out. It's been dead for a while, and I've decided not to replace the bees in that hive. So I have 5 bee barns left, and I'm going to do a full inspection on each one of the bee barns, and if they need it, which I'm pretty sure they do, I'm going to give each one of them a bucket of 2-to-1 sugar syrup. So let me get my gear on. My gear's mostly on. My smoker is already lit. Let me pull my veil up and put my glasses on, and we're going to get into these hives. All right, so here's the situation. I've been out here for like 10 minutes already trying to get the opening film to this video. And every time I would start, I would have dogs bark. I would have bees fly up into my face. I had my smoker set up here for a little while, and it kept blowing smoke right across my face and into my face. It was terrible. But after about 15 tries, I finally got to say hello to you and got this got the party started. So we're ready to go. Now, I do have a bottle of sugar syrup that I've just made that I can spray. This is like 1-to-1, 1/2 to 1, just enough to sweeten things up and give them some manna from heaven when I'm in their hive so that they don't sting me. And you're going to notice that there's a ton of bees flying around the bee yard. Well, that's because I've been doing some open feeding on the back porch. And now that the open feeding is done, I cleared everything away this morning, but all of the bees are still up there foraging, so they're looking all over this yard trying to find food. So we're gonna have bees in the mics today. We're gonna have all kinds of crazy things happen. But the goal still remains the same. We are going to do a deep dive in each one of these bee barns and feed them if they need it. And if they don't need it, well, then I'll just take that bucket of sugar syrup and take it over to the farmyard, because I know that those girls still need some more food, because the goldenrod flow, it didn't flow. We're flowless. There was no flow, completely without a flow. So there you go, there you have it. Let's jump into this hive and see what it is we can see. Hi, bees. I'm pretty certain that this time of year, this time of morning, none of them are going to be happy to see me. Let's look through your upper box really quick. Hello. And I can tell you this, if they don't have anything at all going on in this upper box, if this wasn't a bee barn, I would not have this upper box on here. I need the upper box in order to put the lid on this hive. So there's nothing at all happening here, completely empty, and that's fine, because that's not where I want them to store food anyways. This is where the girls are storing the goods. Let's give them a little bit of smoke, just to let them know I'm here. Let's give them a little bit of manna from heaven. Now, I don't know how strong this hive is going to be. It was my weakest hive last time I was out here, and it's probably going to be my weakest hive today. I see bees pretty much on these 4 frames. I don't really see a whole lot happening over here. So what we're going to do, there's a hive beetle. Oh man, you know what? I need to beetle sucker 5000. So let me go get it. Before we even start, I'm going to go get it. All right, now we are ready to address any hive beetle situation that should arise. Let's see what these girls have going on. This hive is very weak. And again, I did not pay a lot of attention to the bee barns this year. I had a lot of other fish to fry, so a lot of it is my fault, a lot of neglect. But if I can find a queen, some brood, and some bees, then I will be happy that they will make it through till spring, and they're going to get a whole new hive. Now, some of you are probably asking, well, I mean, you're going to give a whole new hive? What about the bee barn? Well, so I've been giving this a lot of thought. I am going to be probably getting rid of the bee barns in the spring. Now, it's not because I don't like them. It's primarily because I'm trying to make all of my equipment the same. right, there you go. That is not bad. Let's see if we have any more on this side. All right, I don't see any more. We're going to set the beetle sucker down. We're going to put this right here. Did not see the queen. Oh, there's a hive beetle. You're toast. The big toasteroni. So anyways, like I was saying, I think I'm going to make all my equipment the same. The bee barns are great. And let me tell you, I'm going to give the kudos, shout out to Jim again for inventing these things. They are fantastic for a hobby beekeeper. The problem I ran into this year is that these bees all stored their honey down into the bee barn. Well, those are 1.5 frames, so I really couldn't extract the honey, which tells me they should have more honey in here than they do, which they don't even have a lot of honey. But the bottom line is I want to make sure that all my equipment's the same so that I can interchange pieces between this bee yard, my other bee yard at the farm, and the new bee yard that I'm starting up in the spring. I want everybody to be the same, so we're going to be jettisoning these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, give them away or something. Oh, there's another hive beetle. He's a goner. All right. Let's see if we see a queen here. Not a lot going on there. They have a little bit of food, but I do not see any brood on that frame. We have a little bit of brood up in here. I don't see the queen. And when we're done, we are going to put the brood frames, or the frames with all the bees, in the center of the hive. We're not going to have them just on one side. I have 4 frames with bees and 4 frames without. We're going to put 2 without, 4 with, and 2 without. It's going to be the configuration. When we're done, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is a heavy frame of food. Not a heavy frame of brood. Now there's a girl with some pollen on her feet there. So they've got to have a queen, although I haven't seen her yet. Doesn't mean she's not here, because we did see a little bit of brood on that last frame. All right, what do we have here? Okay, we have no brood. I mean, I would almost hesitate and say that this is almost queenless. I mean, there's a little bit of laying going on, but not a whole lot. This queen is not doing well at all. I mean, these girls are in bad shape. Bad shape. Very bad shape. Okay. I think this hive is toast. I don't know if this hive's going to make it till spring. And I'm not going to take the time to try to combine it with another hive, because I don't think that's going to solve any problems. What do we have here? Now there's a little tiny bit of capped honey. I have a handful of bees. These girls have a lot of pollen. So we have 1, 2, 3. Wait a second, we're going to bring this one out. We'll look at the last frame here. A lot of food. A lot of bees on my pants. Do not see a queen there. I mean, this hive is awfully calm for a queenless hive, but I don't see a queen, fellas and fellettes. I'm calling this one queenless, and I'm also making the decision not to do anything about it. We're going to let these girls, we're going to let them ride and see what happens, because it's too late in the season for me to put a queen in here. I don't really want to merge these bees with another set of bees unless we have another super, I got bees on my feet, unless we have another super low hive. I also don't know whether I want to feed these girls or not, to be honest with you. They've got enough food for what they've got, which is not much. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up, and I'm gonna say that this one's queenless. We're gonna give them the old standing brick. Let's go on to the Crynoc bees, which I know they're in great shape. Okay, now these girls are not gonna be happy to see me this time of year. These hive, you know, I should probably do this hive last, but I'm not going to. We're gonna be brave. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not afraid of no stinking bees. Look at all these bees. Holy moly. That is a lot of, ouch.
The green hive triggers the stingometer.
Ha, famous last words. I do this, I'm gonna get lit up. Hello. Hello. Okay. These girls, I remember, they don't need any food. They need nothing. Oh, there's ants. I don't like ants. Hello, ladies. Hello. I'm gonna give you a little bit of I'm here. And then a little bit of manna from heaven. There you go. Yummy. Now let's go look for the queen. And if we don't find her in this box, we will look through that box. But that box didn't have a lot of bees in it. They were all down in the bottom, kind of sequestered because it's cold outside. I mean, I think it's 60 degrees right now, but this morning it was 32 degrees when I woke up. 30 something. And then 43 degrees when the bees finally woke up on the back porch and started looking for the food. Okay, they're already getting antsy. They're saying, hey, what's going on here? If some of them saying, what's happening? What's happening? Only good things, bees, only good things. All right, well, let's have a look. Okay, we have the big, nothing going on right here. A lot of cattywampus comb. No queen or anything that looks like a queen in there. Okay, now we're coming to the frame where I think there's a queen. I think the queen is going to be right here on this frame. Taking any bets? Any bets? Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, that is a heavy frame of food, so maybe no queen. That's a lot of bees right there, and that is all food up in the top. I am going to look for the queen. Oh, look at that beautiful sun. Look at that shot. The sun's just coming right in. Beautiful. I mean, overall it's a pretty nice day. We haven't had any rain in a week, and we don't suspect that we're going to get any rain for the next week, which means it is a good time for me to feed them, because my goldenrod flow was a complete and total flop. There was nothing. The big zilcheroni. We got no fall flow, and any honey that these girls did manage to gather, they've kept it all. No fall harvest here. I'm kind of envious of some of you folks who do get a fall harvest. I just don't. All right, bees. Okay, that is a nice frame of bees. Do you see a queen on there? If you see her, shout her out. Let me know. Let me know. Bang on the TV set. Don't bang on your computer screen. Computers are too expensive. Actually, TVs are too expensive too. Back in the day when they were made of glass, you could bang on them and kind of get away with it. Nowadays, you bang on a TV set, and it's going to turn into rainbows and sprites and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's going to get nasty. All right, what do we have here? We have a lot of bees there. Again, I don't see the queen. There's evidence of a queen in this hive. There's a lot of capped brood. I mean, there's a whole lot of capped brood on this frame. This is a brood frame with nurse bees on it. So if we don't see her, good chances she's right here. We have one more frame to look at, and then we are going to give these girls a bucket of sugar syrup and get out. Let me have a gander. All right, let's have a look here. Right, and we got to look for hive beetles on this frame. This is the end frame. Oh, I still see a drone. There's a drone right there. What are you doing, buddy? How'd you manage to stay in this hive? How'd you manage to stay in here? They haven't chewed off your wings and kicked you out yet? So if you're a new beekeeper, let me explain to you what happens to drones in the fall. In the fall, because drones don't do anything other than they have one function and one function only, and when you have no mating queens in the air, those bees have no function. So all they do is consume resources. They don't bring anything into the hive. They don't have a stinger, so they can't defend the hive. So when fall rolls around, the worker bees will round up the drones. They'll chew their wings off and throw them out of the hive. It's tough to be a man, baby. It's tough to be a man. Let me tell you, they'll get you. It's fun while it lasts, but all of a sudden, the seasons change and you find yourself crawling around on the ground, running away from ants because you can't fly. All right, here we go. Did not see the queen. I am going to say that she is in this hive because I've seen plenty of evidence that tells me she is. And this is a fairly hardy hive. I don't have a proper inner cover for you. There you go. There you go. We know that the queen is in there. Alrighty then. Here we go. See, the problem with the Crynoc hive is that once you've aggravated the Crynoc hive, which is right behind me now, once you've aggravated them, they stay aggravated. They don't quit. They'll be aggravated today at 4 o'clock. Let's see here. Let's open this up. Okay, there we go. This is what I want to see. So we've got honey, 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 and honey. And that's it. I don't see any bees up here. Just honey stores. So we're going to go ahead and move this. We have a couple of bees. Let you look. Maybe we'll catch it through the light. There's a couple. But there's definitely no laying going on in that part of the hive. So you may have noticed today I'm not using my usual smoker. I'm using a tall one that I have. I'm giving this one a shot for reasons that will become apparent to you later on, just not apparent right now. I have things in the works, I will share as I can. Right now I cannot. Come on, baby. There we go. There's that side. And this side. Woo! I didn't think that one was coming out. No, it still doesn't want to come out. Okay, this is a very heavy frame. This is solid honey. On the back anyways. The front, okay, that's all honey. The back of this frame is solid capped honey. So they have some food right there. And their next frame is also a solid frame of honey. These girls don't need fed. Holy cow. Solid honey. Okay, these girls don't need any food. I'm going to tell you that right now. They need none. They need nothing from me. I should probably get out of here. Let's look at one more frame. They've got it propolised to the max. Okay. Oh, that's another solid frame of honey. Holy moly. Look at that. And look at this. Oh, that is a huge frame of honey. This frame must weigh 10 pounds. That's crazy. Oh, that's a crazy frame. Just a crazy frame. And you've got more honey right here, ladies. Okay, so this hive right here is everything that is right with a bee barn and everything that is wrong with a bee barn for production use. See, the problem is this summer, these girls stored every bit of honey down in the bottom, didn't fill any boxes. Now they've got plenty to get through the winter, but there was none for me. and there's no way that I could do a harvest. I mean, I might be able to get a little bit out of this top box, but the problem is I don't think that they're going to start moving honey up. I think they're going to consume what they have. If I let this hive go next year in its same configuration, I think that queen is going to start laying down there. The workers are going to start filling down there, and then by the end of the season, they might put a little bit in an upper box, and that's it. That's another reason why I'm getting rid of my bee barns. I'm so sad about it because I've really enjoyed them. But the amount of honey that they produced this year just wasn't what I was expecting. The first year that I did the bee barns, and a lot of it, I'm sure, has to do with the way that I managed it, because the first year that I had the bee barns, I managed them actively, and I ended up with a ton of honey in the bee barns. So, or not in the bee barns, but that I could actually harvest from. I think I got like 2 or 3 boxes from each bee barn, and the girls had a lot of honey stored in the bottom. But I was actively in them, and I couldn't manage them the same way that I managed the standard hives or the farm. Man, I tell you what, enter a hive this time of year, these girls are not happy. Not happy at all. I mean, I wouldn't say they're being mean. They're they're saying, "Hey, man, what are you doing? We've worked all season to get where we are, and then you come sticking your big gloves in here." Okay, we have an ant situation here that I'm gonna have to deal with. But I still have bees, so they haven't absconded yet. But this time of year, everybody's looking for food. Ants, bees. Okay, that hive body is light. Give you girls a little bit of spritzeroni. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, a little bit of smoke to say it's me, your old buddy. All right. What do you have in here? What do you have for me to look at? What do you have for me to look at in your hive? Ooh. All right, the big zilcheroni here. We have a little bit of food. Oh, we have a hive beetle. He's traversing. Where did it go? There it is. All right, this is the fall hive beetle clean out. All right, what do we have here? Okay, there's some brood on both sides. Do you see any hive beetles there? Do you see a queen? We may actually have a queen on this frame. Let's see if we can see her on the other side. We have girls being born, which is good. That is good. I see a lot of larvae. That makes me happy. Winter bees are being born. All right, what do we have? Oh, another frame of brood. Okay, so this is the most active queen that we have outside of the Krynock bees. Now the Krynock bees, that queen is obviously active because there's a lot of bees in that hive, but there's a lot of brood in this hive. And to be fair, we didn't go all the way through the Krynock hive because they were getting antsy. I don't want them to get antsy all over me. All right, but we have a lot of brood here. See if I can see the queen. She's got to be close. All right. There you go. There's your brood. All right, what do we have here? All right, there's our queen. Okay, there she is. Right there. Do I have my marking stuff on me? I do. I think I'm going to mark her. There you go. That was easy enough. There we go. There we go. There you go. You just sit in there and dry. We'll put this right here. A lot of empty room for her to lay right next to it. There we go. All right. There we go. you go. There she goes, right back down in the hive. Fantastic. So we are going to feed this hive because they're doing a lot with their resources, and that's a good thing. Good for you. There we go. There we go. Now, let me try to pry this a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, ladies. Go ahead and remove this box right now. That's light as it can be. Absolutely nothing happening there. Now, come on. Hi, airplane. Look at you. Okay. All right, people. What do we have? What do we have? All right. Beautiful. Okay, that is a good looking frame of bees. All right, ladies. Let's have a look. Do you have a queen? There's our queen, and she's not marked. So you know what that means. We're going to give her the old marcaroni while we're here and while she's here. Let's go out to the middle of the frame here. There she is. All right. Yeah, right. And there she is. She's got her racing stripe. We'll let that dry for a second. And then we will put her back in there and move on. Hello. Hello. There you are. You sit right there. All right, so we know we have a good queen in there. We're going to put this one away right next to it. There we go. Let's let our queen out right here in the sun. Come on out. Come on. Show off your pretty racing stripe. Come on out. You're a beauty. You know you want to come out. There you go. Come on. There she is. Oh, okay. Get down on the hive. There she goes. She's down in the hive. She went around the back and down there. And a lid. All right, well, there you go. The end of another adventure. Now, I tell you what, I wasn't expecting to check these girls on the back row for food. I thought they were in great shape. I'm glad I checked them, because these hives back here were in worse shape than I thought. They're very light. So I gave everybody back here a 2-gallon bucket of 2-to-1 sugar syrup. They should be in great shape. If they need more, I will feed them again. But the main goal of going through the bee barns today, we did do that, and the sage hive is in bad shape. I can't do anything for it. I'm not gonna try to combine it with another hive. They're just gonna have to live or die on their own. I don't think there's a queen in there. If there is, I don't see her doing anything. Maybe she'll make an egg and they'll make it till spring. I don't know. But right now, out of all of the bee barns, we have a dead out in the Army bee barn, and the sage hive is in pretty bad shape. Everybody else is in good shape. The Cry-Not girls, they're killing it like they always do. The purple hive has got full slabs of honey. I've never seen bee barn frames that are solid honey on both sides. That has amazed me. So the purple hive is in great shape. Juno and the red hive both had new queens. We marked those queens, and they have full hives, and they're in great shape, and they are being fed. So everybody in the bee yard who needs food is getting food. It looks like we are going to make it through the winter, hopefully, with 18 out of 20 hives here. So everything should be right with the world if we can just keep the status quo alive. And I think we're going to do that. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I'll see you next week. Take care.